I've made some holes in my wall and now I want to patch them. If you're moving artwork around in your home, if you're rearranging, you're going to end up with these eyesore kind of holes. And if you've got the right paint color to patch them, then go for it. There's good ways and bad ways to patch holes. So let's talk about some of the rules. This clean hole that I've drilled in, it hasn't raised the surface of the wall at all, but it's pretty deep. So I want to make sure I got good coverage on it. This hole is where I pulled a screw out of the wall, and you can see that it breaks the surface of the wall and it kind of protrudes a little bit. So the first thing I want to do with that is use a hammer and gently tap it in. It's better to have something concave to work with than not. And I can also hit that with a sanding block so I can make sure it's nice and smooth. And so whenever you're patching holes, patching drywall, the idea should be that you're bringing the surface up to level so that you don't see things when the light rakes against it, so that it blends in with the rest of the wall and the texture. So a lot of times the tendency is to want to over patch and to use too much, and I really don't recommend that because it just kind of makes more work for you sanding later on and more mess. So one thing you want to do when you're working with a large hole to patch is to really push. I've got some drywall mud here, or you can, whatever this might be for you, it's just wall patch, wall repair, anything like this that you can buy in the store. Some of it's more lightweight, some of it takes longer to dry than others, but for small holes like this will do just fine. So I'm going to push this right into that hole, and then I'm going to really scrape off the excess because I just don't need it there. It'll save me time from sanding later. If I pull off that excess, this is the kind of thing that you could hand sand if absolutely necessary. It means that it is it's not thick enough to require a real heavy duty level of sandpaper. And then for this deep hole, I might do 2 coats. And it's better to do 2 coats than one really thick one all at once because you'll get cracking from that and have problems with it over time. So if you let that dry and then you come back and hit it again with a second coat, really pushing it in there and scraping away the excess is the best way to patch your holes.